Hello and welcome. Welcome to my first installment of Walkabout Wednesday. In this stream, I'll visit two of my No Man's Sky bases that I built, I don't remember when, like 2017, 2016, something like that. Or something. My first base that we'll visit is a base that's called Matt's Spooky Base, and it was featured on a Xaine's World community event stream where we all built a bunch of Halloween themed bases, and that was a fun thing, so I'll show you that. And then the next one is my space base which I've never shown anyone, and we'll get into that. But first, thanks for being here, whether you're with me here live or catching up with me later in the VOD. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well, and we'll let's see what we got going on. So first, we'll spend some time in No Man's Sky, and depending on how much time we have at the end of the stream, I might spend a little bit of time over on my Ernst Valheim playthrough, just prepping. But that's not why you're here. Let's look at some No Man's Sky stuff. So first, I kind of want to show off my starship because this took me forever back in the day to get. It's I guess it's called a ball hauler. And when I got it, it was like completely gray / black. Took hours and hours and hours to get. It was pretty cool. So anyhow, that's why we're there. Hi Sarah, how are you doing? Thanks for being here. What do you got going on this day? I think I saw Sarah and Kyle put out a video spooky story today over on Sarah's channel, so check that out. Speaking of Kyle, hi Kyle, how are you doing? I got multiplayer turned on. There's people all over the place. It's been a minute since I played this game. Thanks guys for being here. Working on a haunted house, says Sarah. That's pretty cool. I'm excited for that. Y'all do some really cool stuff, so excited to see that. Alright, let's head over to the teleportal. I have not played this game since like back in the day, and I definitely don't I have no idea what's going on, so bear with me if I make a bunch of mistakes, because I probably will. Kyle says building bridges in Farmheim today. Nice. It's bridge month. All right, let's go to Matt's Spooky Base. We'll warp there. I like the teleport screen. Very colorful. Alright. And we're here. So, there's my base structure floating up there. But the cool part of the base is over there, which is kind of difficult to see because of the weather and all the grass. So there we go. It is a giant jack-o'-lantern. But we'll get a better view of it here. And oh my gosh, there's a giant creature headed towards me. Let's go through the little portal. And I've got the spooky scary skeleton song going on in the background. Alright. So let's show you a little bit of this. We're gonna hear that for a little bit. So I've got a spooky hallway with spooky stickers. I don't know. They were just the decorations that I had at the time. And then there's my ship ported here with me. But these doodads, these glitching separators, were kind of rare-ish things that you could find just chilling on specific types of planets. I don't really remember, but find those things around, and the spooky stickers again. And then these doodads here, these ossified stars, were also something that you could just find chilling around. So I got 2 landing pads here for people if they want to visit to come see this giant jack-o'-lantern. Which again, we'll get a different view of it here in a little bit. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the viewing platform that I've got over here. Whew. All right. Viewing platform. This just gives you a little bit of an idea of how absolutely massive this base was when I built it. And this had to be done completely with, let me see if I can get the weather a little bit different here. Or at the very least, a little bit of different sun. I'll move the sun back there. Maybe. And of course, there we go. Giant jack-o'-lantern. And you can see, like, through its nose, you can see, like, where my ship is. And the little platform back there. But yeah, that was just massive. And then you can see me on the little viewing platform that I've got built here. This whole thing required scaffolding like every two levels. And I used a grid in Photoshop to plan it out and plot it out. Which became very relevant for the next base that I'll show you. And then the doodads in the eyes and the nose and the mouth are also some of those rare things. Rare-ish, I guess, given the fact that I've got a bunch of them. But they're, environmental decorations that you can find throughout the assorted environments. So yeah, giant jack-o'-lantern. I can't even get it in the screen here because of how big it is. Let me scooch back a little bit. Camera mode's a little slow, at least for me. I'm not really sure. There we go. But yeah, just absolutely huge. And then we'll go back through the portal. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah. Back through the portal. And then the floor won't load in quite right. But that's where I've got all the music maker things. And I'll show you the music makers a little bit in a better place. But I don't have a way to get down there. I kind of sealed it off. I don't really remember how to get down there. So, I go through this portal. Phew. And now we're on top of it. Or on top-ish of it. And there's my ship. And its platform, and this is the stem of the pumpkin, and these just give you an idea of how big each one of these bricks are. It takes a minute and a half. Like if I were to, oh my gosh, it's still going. It's so huge. There we go. Made it on top. But if I were to jump off of this, it takes a bit. It takes a bit of time. I won't, because I know that's kind of a titchy thing that height's falling from. But there's that viewing platform that we were just at. It's way down there, right? Let's open up camera view again. And that just gives you an idea of just absolutely how massive this thing is. This was a lot of fun to build. It took a long time to do. It was a challenge from the standpoint of how huge it is. It's kind of outside render distance, for me, I guess. Eves, go lay down, buddy. Go lay down. I swear, every time I start talking, my cat just starts wailing. I don't know, man. Yeah, for some reason that's not rendering. But yeah, no, this was really quite large. It was a lot of fun to do. And I learned, oh shoot, don't look. Where's the teleportal? Where's the portal thing at? Let's find that. There it is. Wow, Sister Earth. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's a very Star Trek kind of teleport screen. Yeah. Like going through a wormhole or something. I could see that for sure. But yeah. So this was my spooky base. Not super spooky. I mean, can't be too surprised, right? You know what you signed up for. Well, a couple of cute stickers and the other thing, but a little bit of music. Which was probably the most technically challenging aspect of this base, was getting the music to work, get everything to render. And that was before this. I did this before they patched it, and made the doodads easier to use. But yeah. Let's all get that stuck in our head for a little while. Where am I looking? It's kind of a difficult thing to get the sun to cooperate and the environment to cooperate. Fog density. There we go. Oh shoot. Well, anyhow. There we go. Alright. I won't make you listen to that too much longer. So that's that base. I'm pretty pleased with it. It was a massive undertaking. But I'm really excited to show you the next base and because it was probably one of the more technically challenging things that I've built in most games, and that kind of almost includes maybe like underwater building. Oh, here, let's get my ship closer. How do I get out of my ship? There we go. You guys can see my ship up against it, right? Like it's pretty big. I do like my ship too. That's a pretty cool thing. I like the grayscale color scheme. Definitely got a cool look. But let's head out. Let's go to my next base. But that's that one. I guess I can show you my my capital ship, I guess is what it's called, maybe? It's somewhere over here. I can fly past that. I kind of have a theme that I go with. Let me see if I can find it. I think I parked it right above my base, so to make it easier for me to find, but we'll see. Movement is kind of complicated. Blah, 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 blah. I see the icon. There it is. There it is. There's my capital ship. But I definitely had a theme going on with the ball hauler, because it's also got little ball pods on it. And it's also kind of a little bit of that grayscale color scheme, which is pretty cool. I like it. But again, I really don't play, so. But yeah, giant. This is a giant ship. It's pretty big. Can I fit through that? Look at that, I could fit through that. It's pretty neat. Alright, let's head to the next base. Let's head to my space, the thing that I've never shown anybody ever. This was kind of still a work in progress, but it is complete enough for me to be able to show you. So we'll get to this thing and we'll portal there. They added some new ship types. This is kind of cool. It kind of looks like a Millennium Falcon, I guess. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not sure if they designed it themselves, but it's pretty neat. It's kind of cool. Anyhow, let's head to my space base. I didn't have a teleport portal thing built at my other base. There we go. Alright. My bases. Scroll down. Spooky base. Space. Let's go. And there it is. My space base. It is absolutely massive, and you can hear some music going on in the background, and if we look up, you can see that the lights light up with the corresponding notes that happen, and these are accurate notes, as according to a base, as best as I could. It's a little scaled down. So we're just doing a little bit of walking. And then these are the music devices. And then these cables and whatnot are what drive the music and the lights. And I'll show you when I talk about like technically challenging and whatnot. Each one of these notes had to be programmed in independently, and yeah, no, it's a thing. Sarah says that rocks. Yeah, thanks, Sarah. Let's get out of there. But this is also a giant, huge, large undertaking that I did. It's probably one of the largest bases that I've seen or had seen at the time. Let's head over to the viewing platform that I have. So I've got a viewing platform over there. We can see it because the weather's a little bit better on this planet. It's not a haunted, spooky planet like the one that Xaine chose. This is Matt's world. So let's head over there. It's a little quieter. There we go. And that just gives you a little bit of a sense of just how big that thing is. And I went with like classic Fender Stratocaster colors, like a nice little blue turquoise, and then the red pickguard and on the inside. And then down here, you can see that these are the four string doodads, the things that hold the strings, and then this is a pickup right here, so the strings would go over that. I ran out of number of build pieces that I could use, because there was a maximum number of build pieces that you could have at the time. I'm not sure if it's any different, so I couldn't do strings. I was gonna do the strings and have them light up each time a note was played, but yeah, so this is where the strings get held on, and then each one of these is a pickup, and then I think this right here, you can kind of see a little bit of the shadow through all the bubbles. Look at all the bubbles on this planet. This was kind of a cool planet. To begin with, that's kind of why I chose it. But yeah, okay. Here you can kind of see this dark spot here. That's the knob, for you know, knobbing, and then the pick guard, and then each one of these was a screw, or a representation of a screw that holds the pick guard on, and then the neck starts here, and then each one of these is a fret, right? So each one of these black black things is a fret, and I think they're frets. It's been a minute, but and then these lights light up based off of which note is being played, and then up there is the nut, and then the headstock would start like farther up, but I went with a headstockless design, which I think is kind of cool, and also, like I said, because I ran out of build pieces as I was building it. But yeah, this thing is absolutely massive, huge large. And then you can see I had started another song over here, but they patched. There was a patch, like super, like this is kind of my luck, right? They made a patch like right after I finished building this that changed how oh, that kind of works. I think that's the Undertale theme, but it could be wrong. Hi, Erica. Thanks for being here. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for saying that's cool. I really appreciate it. This is my space base. Because it's a space base. Alright, let's see if I turn that off. Cool. So, anywho, time is changing, I guess. But yeah, the music is run from down here. And same thing with this one. I couldn't get the switches to work anymore, so that's why I kind of thought that it had stopped working. But yeah, each one of these, if you look at it, each one of these is an individual note, right? But so this one plays the part when it gets to it of the walking, so you can see it's gonna be active. And then there were a ton of little options and stuff down here, which I don't remember how any of this stuff works, but it was a massive undertaking. Let me see if I've got one that does multiple notes. Yeah, this one does multiple notes. This one does the second stage. Yeah. So yeah, we're just doing a little walk on our space base. Hi, Canaris, how are you doing? Welcome in. Thanks for being here. Checking out my space base. So we're doing pretty good, I hope. So let me show you where this gets driven from, and then we'll head up there and check it out. So actually no, we'll just head up there. So this, I just have to remember where my portals go. Phew. This is the Undertale. Let me just turn that back. So this is the one that I want. There we go. Now we're up top. Now we're up top of the thing. So that's where my ship is. Down there, that's where I landed. And let's check out. This is the front, I think. Yeah, this is the front. Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna go out as far as I can, so that you guys can see just how massive this is, right? Like, there's me right there, and then the space base. This might actually be the back. This is the back. Sorry, it's kind of hard to tell. Kind of says, "Ooh, can you make music here?" Yeah, 100%, or at least people that have played this game more than I have can probably make music. So as you get closer, you can see that we've got some strings that do kind of light up, but it's just wires, and you can't really see them from all the way back here. But yeah, there's me all the way up on the top, And I set this up so that when you're looking from the viewing platform, you see like the moon and the other planet and this giant, huge, large planet that's over there. I set that up so that you could see that specifically. Let's move the sun so it's a little darker. Or I guess a little lighter. Where's the sun? There's the sun. So yeah, all the frets going on and all the lights going on, and then the etc., the pickups and the string holders, the knob. Yeah, I'm really proud of this. I honestly really am. It was a really fun build. It was a really cool thing. Kenner says that looks awesome. Well, thanks, Kenneris. I really appreciate that. So we're up on top. I'll fly my ship over here in a little bit, but let me show you what drives it underneath. Rah. Although, what's the back look like? Do I have wires and stuff on the back? No. Okay. All right. So this portal will take us underneath. Because I'm a basement kind of guy, right? Kenner says that's an amazing view. Yeah, it really was. I really like this planet. But here's what drives this behemoth of a project. Is I built all of the wires and stuff underneath, and each one of these things is a switch, and the switches run the lights that run the frets up top. So underneath we have just this massive mess of wires, and when I say massive mess, I really mean like this is pretty well organized for me. Not for me, like not saying a negative thing, but like initially this was just a spider web of stuff, and I went through and made like nice little holders for each one of the wires, so it's nice and organized so that I knew exactly what was what. So each one of these bloop bloop 3, 4, so these 4 things represent the strings up top, so that I knew which string was going to go to what. Kenner says this is like the backstage production area. Yeah. Hey, that's a really cool way to think of it. Just to make sure that all the stuff works up there. And like I said earlier while we were looking at it, each one of the frets that lights up is a corresponding fret to the note that would be played on an actual bass guitar. And then all of these wires head over here, which I think is probably sealed at this point, because I think caves just kind of seal on their own. So yeah, but you can see as the notes are getting played at the main base, there's a creature or something nearby. It's making squishing noises. That was the only problem with this planet, was the fact that it sounds like a vacuum cleaner on the bottom, and then the creatures just make this weird squishing noise this whole time because they're kind of gross. But anyhow, so as the notes are played, you can see them light up down here on the wires, because the wires turn on and off because they send power through. Which I thought was pretty cool. It's just so squishy, you guys. It's just so squishy. Yeah. And I think I had to hide some notes over here, maybe? You can kind of hear it. But yeah, anyhow. So this was what drives it, which I was pretty pleased with. Pretty proud of. And then that leads us to the giant, huge, large... Oh no! Oh no! Thank goodness for rocket jet things. And then just... Come on, go through the thing. Blah blah blah. Aha! Am I trapped down here? No. Oh, the Undertale thing's still going. And that's the general problem, is the switches don't work as well. But it does look really cool at night too. Wonder if I can turn the Undertale theme off. Tanner says, hey, at least it's playing a tune. Yeah. And then I got the bubbles because, you know, what's a space-based base without some fun bubbles? I was super stoked when I found a bubble world. But yeah, so this is my space-based base. It was inspired, I was watching a YouTuber, or rather we were watching a YouTuber for a while that played bass guitar, and one of the challenges that he did with his community was to I think they did a Minecraft thing where he had his community go in and build bass guitars in Minecraft. So I was gonna post this as a challenge to him, be like, you've had Minecraft bases, but have you ever had a space-based base? But work kind of got in the way of doing that, and I really wasn't doing a lot of stuff. But yeah, no, that's a really cool thing. Let's go get on the, see if I can turn it off. Let's go hop in my ship, and we'll get a little closer. Kenner says it's a very bubbly room. Yeah, for sure. You like it? I'm good. I'm glad. I think this project in itself really, I don't really have a good counter because I don't think my Steam counter is quite accurate. But I think it was about 100 hours. But just to give us a little bit more of a 9. There we go. Idea of how just absolutely massive it is. There's my ship against it. I can still hear the walk-in, even though the lights aren't going. But that's okay. But yeah, and you can see the coordinates down on the bottom left. I think it's safe to visit. So if you wanted to come and look at it yourself, if you play No Man's Sky, you can for sure come and visit it. Same with the Spooky Base. I think I got the Spooky Base coordinates down in the screenshot. This one is dinosaur, bird, face, bird, triangle, triforce, I guess. Tree, whale, dinosaur, moon, face. And I think that's a whale. So yeah. Those are the official coordinates to get to this. Kenneth says kind of like I did the modern build in Valheim inspired by Scully NYC. Yeah. And he actually saw the video. You weren't expecting it. Yeah, that's really cool. That's really cool. But that's what I've got going on. And there's the tuner knob and whatnot. So, anyhow, that's pretty much yeah. I don't know. See what this looks like. What am I caught on? We're caught on the edge. That's okay. But yeah, it's so big. Let's see if I can get off there. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to... Yeah, I mean, trying to navigate 3D space is not like great. Is this 3D space or 4D space? Oh my gosh. It'd be easier if I knew how to, like... There we go. Let's land down here. So, all the stuff that drives it is actually just underneath. Is just underneath here. So I just dug through the side of this floating island. This is what I mean. Here's the creatures. This is one of the creatures that lives on here. This is literally it. This is all they do. I named them. You can see over on the left. Oh, I discovered this on 10/24/2020. So it's been a minute. But I named them. Oh, it's gone. I named them dribbles. That's what the creatures on this planet are called. They're all called dribbles. Because that's what they do. They dribble. They're kind of gross. but sure. Oh, the strings do light up. That's right. The strings do light up. You just can't see them from too far away. So there's that. That's a cool thing. Kenner says 3D space indeed. Yeah. From my space base. What a view, though. What a view. What a cool thing that I was able to do. Again, I used a grid in Photoshop to plan this out, to map it out. I overlaid the grid over a Fender Stratocaster bass, I think. It may have just been a guitar, whatever I found that would work to make it work. But yeah. That's what I've got. See if I can not run into it. Turn left. Turn larboard. Larboard. Go larboard. There we go. Hard to larboard. See, I told you I'd remember. Kenner says pixel art. Ooh, yeah. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. And I'm pretty proud of that. Kenner says I did pixel art for a Game Jam game before. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We need more pixel art, like giant pixel art in games. Where am I? Where am I? Let's just turn around. Okay, there's my base. Alright. Now we can get a little closer. There it is. There it is. So yeah. So my space. Well, that's pretty much all I've got to show off. I think in this game is my space and my spooky base, which I showed a little bit earlier, that also had a little bit of music. So if you want to have an earworm in your head, I guess we could head back over there. But I'm pretty proud. Like I'm super proud of this. My spooky base was shown on a stream and has been seen before. This one has never been seen before. So you all are the first people to ever see this, besides my wife, who watched me build it for like 100 hours or however long it took. I know it's not the most complex thing in the entire world. Like, it's not the Starship Enterprise. I know Beetlebum built something like that, or it was a good build. He's got some really complicated builds. I used some of his and Xaine's guides on how to do like wire glitching and stuff on this, because it just wasn't possible without. But yeah, that's all I've got here in No Man's Sky to show off. It's only been about 40 minutes, and I was looking to do like a couple hour stream. So I was thinking that I could probably head over back to Ernst on Valheim and work a little bit on Ernst's base after I showed this off. But yeah, I like to build cool, unique stuff, and I think this is pretty cool, and I think it's pretty unique, and it's got a really nice view. Like Kanara said, that was the whole point of having the planet in the background and the moon and the other thing in the background and the bubbles and all of that cool stuff. Like I'm really proud of it. So Kanara says fun times. Yeah, thanks everybody, thanks for being here, whether you're with me here live or catching up in the VOD. Kanara says Bog Witch is out. Are my mods working for Valheim? No. No. They are definitely not working. So I have to do everything manually. But I did find Bog Witch, which is pretty cool. But, alright, let's end this over at my spooky base, because it's thematic. Let's go to the spooky base. And we'll end this there, and then I'll head over into Valheim. I expanded my I expanded Erikan't space a little bit because I have more crafting stuff. Kenner says I'm waiting for mod updates too. Yeah. Need to get that event raid mob things video out soon. Yeah, for sure. Now that the patch is out, that's gonna increase your workload. For sure. There we go. We're gonna. Here's my spooky base, my giant McHuge large jack-o'-lantern, which I'm really proud of. That was the first major huge base that I built. How do you call? You can already hear the music from here. My ship just clonks down. So, let's get landed. It's so big, you guys. It's so big. Like you can fly your ship directly through its eye. I'm so pleased with how large this is. Yeah! I did it first try, you guys. First try. Alright. I'm gonna go land. Watch me crash 6 times while I try to land. Aha! Green. There we go. There we go. Spooky base. Just daytime. The jack-o'-lantern doesn't have lights because at the time they wouldn't render from this distance. But it does have, oh, I can't get there. Like some of these things in there. It's got some, like, the environmental, decorations. But no, it doesn't light up. It's either they didn't render or I ran out of build pieces because it was absolutely massive. I'm not sure how to tell how many build pieces I used, but I think at the time it was like 3,000 was the maximum. They're just gonna run right into it. Yeah, they just went through it. But yeah. So happy Halloween, everybody. Which is I believe tomorrow. And I'm gonna pop over and let's head over to Valheim for a little bit. So thanks for being here for No Man's Sky. If you were only interested in the No Man's Sky base tours, thanks for being here. And I hope you take care and have a good rest of whatever time period you've got going on. We're gonna head over into Valheim and do a little bit of Valheim prep work / building. And because I've got a stream on Sunday for Valheim, which I'm not prepared for. So, anyhow, I will be right back, everybody. Alright, welcome back. Just loading into Valheim now. This is my hard mode playthrough with Erikan't. Thank you for being here. Probably got about an hour in me for this, maybe. We'll see how we do. because my storage is not very well organized. But like you said, Kenris, mods really definitely aren't working too great. There's a few that are. My vein mine mod is working, and I say mine, but it's not. It's just the one that I use. And smarter containers is working, but craft from containers is not working. Let's mute that. There we go. Alright, so you notice this is my crafting area. It is bereft of crafting stuff because I expanded it. Looks like I expanded it out a tile and a half or 2 tiles or so, because I have an artisan table to build, which I promptly like lost all of the tiers that I got from the Modair fight. So I have to find those. Oh, here they are. And I will tell you, I did a little bit of sailing yesterday, and I found my bog witch. She's over here. I was looking for iron because I needed more iron. So I found her over here. I'm not sure if I want to go over there until everybody else finds her on their servers or whatever, because I'm not super concerned about like being spoiled on it. I read the patch notes and whatnot, but I know that some people have not had that opportunity, so I don't want to spoil that for them. But it seems pretty cool in terms of the patch. Performance wise, I'm getting about between 40 and 60 FPS, so I don't really think a lot has changed for me. But I did post over in the Discord. An FPS fix that might work for you if you're having low FPS in the Valheim general chat, so check that out. It really has helped me quite a bit, especially in this kind of a situation. I noticed that I have some FPS dips that happen, especially like right before the sun comes up because of where all the shadows are and whatnot. Kenner says you found her out of irony. Hey, well, it kind of works. I was doing some iron hunting, but yeah, I wasn't even looking for her. I also posted a screenshot of a thing that I guess has been in the game since like day 1. But I haven't seen, I guess maybe I haven't seen a full one that's been unbuilt around. So Erica built a farm around a giant plains circle over on Farmheim. So anyhow, so I've got my storage is super disorganized. We may end up running back and forth, but I want to get the crafting stations and whatnot built before I head out to the Mistlands, because I'd like to have, you know, some upgraded gear and stuff. I don't want to get smushed immediately. And then I know they added some new food stations and whatnot, which I will be building. So if you don't want to see that stuff until you do it yourself, then that's fair. But let's look here. So I need wood to build just the original crafting station. There we go. Kenner says can totally go to Ashlands before Mistlands IMO. So how would that work? Because I thought you had to have the special make huge large boat, which I'll be doing some experimentation with tomorrow, even though mods aren't working. So that'll be fun. But we'll be doing some experimentation with the Ashlands boat. In terms of turning it into a giant carousel. But how would that go about working, Kenris, getting out there before having that? Because doesn't the longship or carve or whatever just get absolutely destroyed? Alright. Do I have a butcher's table over here already? Or have I not built that yet? Doesn't look like I've built a butcher's table yet, so we'll do that when we get to food. Or the food portion of this. Kenner says I went there on the longboat in the first PTB. Okay. I'm not sure if we still can, because I know when Kongveal and I tried to go out there, and I think it was during the first PTB as well, and our boat just got absolutely destroyed. Kenner says stopped and repaired it on the spiky spots. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Erica says I've done it on a carve, but only because I got lucky with poppable spires. Ah, I gotcha. I gotcha. So it's really just a matter of it's just a matter of being lucky. I hear a troll, guys. Oh, ground is shaking. No wonder why you hear a troll. I haven't had a troll raid in ages. Oh man. Oh man. Where are my wolves at? Okay, I heard a wolf take something, so let's get some arrows and try and mitigate this threat, huh? I eat. It's always something, hey? You always gotta do something before... Oh look, that troll got taken out. I do have wolves, so I'm not like super concerned. My wolves are strong enough to take on Modere. Haha! I gotta level up my bow though. Yeah, that didn't make it. Oh, that was quick. That was very fast. We had 3 trolls that spawned. Good, I needed troll hide, because, you know, we're gonna need troll hide for when I invite people. Because that's what we're wearing. We're gonna wear troll hide. Take care of the queen. I need to go buy a belt as well, because, like, not having a belt is kind of nuts. So we'll deal with the loot later, I guess. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, that's gonna be stuck in my head like all day. Imagine what it was like doing it. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, I got quite a bit of gold. I went and looted all the gold and stuff from where my loxes are, and it was quite a bit of gold. Because my loxes just routinely take out, I don't know, like 10, 15 goblins, like every, I don't know, feels like every couple minutes. And when you're AFK letting stuff like multiply, I ended up with quite a bit of gold. Kenner says, I tried a few times on Raft to see if I can make it happen. I'm guessing by the fact that you said I tried and if I could make it happen. Did it work? Were you able to make it happen, or was it just doom? Went in rags with early game stamina. Oh my gosh, you have to get there, you have to get super lucky with the first spike close by before the mob. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So you have to be able to just get off real quick and repair. Alright, deposit all this stuff in thing. Alright. That's the first troll raid I've had in a very long time. I don't think I've had a troll raid for a while. So, there's that. Alright, I'm gonna need that, I think. Kenner says 99% doomed, 1% super luck. Well, that sounds about right. Not nearly consistent enough. Not nearly consistent enough to pull off every time. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So let's see, crafting. Let's find our flint. Yeah, it's kind of crazy not having, there's our flint. Not having the ability to just craft from containers is it's kind of difficult. Makes the game a lot more challenging. It would. Kenner says, have to also consider you need land nearby, because the raft trip will damage the raft in general. Yeah. You have to be able to repair. That makes sense. Hi, kitten. What's up? Nope, please don't lay on my mouse. Alright, how do I want to do this? I still want to put my crafting bench so that I can reach it from there. I'll just do that. There's my chopping block. What else do I got? Kenner says, I don't like that they hard locked me out of my early game raft tourneys. How so? Alright, I need 15 more flint. Do I though? I think I already have one of those built. Hold on, what level is this? Yeah, I think here it is. So I already have a tanning rack. It's already underneath here. Kind of see it. So this should be like a level 3 workbench. Yeah. Cool. It's a level 3 workbench. Alright. So we already have a tanning rack. We already have a chopping block. This is a forge improvement, so I don't want to do that. Tool shelf is a forge improvement. Forge bellows. It says it's a forge improvement, but it just requires a workbench. Anvils is workbench. Grinding wheel. Alright, so the rest of this looks like it's forge related. Food prep table? I don't think I have 20 fine wood, so we'll have to get that. That seems new. Karen says, I've been to Mistlands on hardcore no map, day 2 of the world. And you stole black metal. You stole black cores out of a mine. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, let's build a forge. So we need copper and stone and coal. Now I got some stone over here. Stone, I don't need that much though, right? It's like 6, but shoot. Go. And I think I've got some coal chilling out here. There's some coal. I'll take some of that. I guess I don't need that much. I guess I could go out to Haldor and buy a belt too. I just want to get prepared for Sunday. Alright, let's build a forge. Make sure that we can repair. There we go. Alright, 3 bronze and some fine wood. So we'll have to go get some bronze. Put all this back down here. Probably deposit that. Karen says, can't do that for Ashlands, even though I used to go to Ashlands for cores early game before. Yeah, it's kind of rough. It was exciting. Had to toss out the cores every time before dying. So you just like... Quick, throw the stuff. Yeah, no, that's funny. Bronze. We're looking for bronze. There's some bronze. I don't think I need that much. Still too heavy. Separate one of those out. That should be enough. Managed to inch the cores to the mine entrance that way. That's funny. Yeah, Kenner says hardcore, you lose all inventory on death. Yeah, that makes sense. You're just having to chuck it out. Erica says that's my hardcore dungeon clearing strat. That's funny. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like if you lose your loot. Alright, I guess that'll work. Alright, tool shelf is 4 iron and 4 obsidian. I have the iron in here, right? Yep. And I have the obsidian. Oh, cool. I have that. I have what I need. to build a tool shelf. We'll just put that on the wall, right? Can I? That's the thing I can do? Or is that a big old negative? Alright, well maybe this placement isn't gonna work. Darn it. Maybe this placement isn't gonna work. Let's oh my gosh, get out of my way. Let's redo some of this. I'm not a decorator. I build building components, not buildings. So like I have a hard time placing furniture in places that makes sense, I guess. Ah, you know what? Let's go get the belt. This is nuts. This is crazy. How much is the belt? Where's the extra coins? Isn't it like 400 or something? Thought I had more than that. But we'll see here. There we go. I'm just gonna bring all the— oh, never mind. I can't carry all my coins, guys. Wish I had that problem in real life. Alright. Mist Base, Haldor. Canada says that it was fun to do that, though. I had a janky bed, fire near the mine, kept dying and redoing the thing. That's funny. Canada says, you know what needs to change? The workbench upgrades being so needy. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. Like, honestly, I should just be able to put them next to each other. Alright, let's see. It's 1,000 essentially, so let's buy that and go from there. Cool. See that he sells a new item as well, but I won't spoil that for anybody unless once. I figured like next couple streams or so I'll look at those things. So there's a purple spawner right over there. It's kind of cool. I now have a belt. Aha, I feel stronger. I can carry 450 pounds. There we go. Kenner says they get in the way of your aesthetics because they are so needy. Yeah, for sure. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, I could probably put a shelf up, but yeah, that'll be better. Let's redeposit all that. Okay. Pick up all that iron. I'll put some of that back for now. For crying out loud. There we go. I mean, honestly, I could probably put in like a shelf or something. Like, let's do that. We'll be fancy. We'll be fancy. I have enough light in here. Misc, or is it in furniture? We'll deal with that later. Let's take a nap. Alright, everybody, grab a drink. I'm gonna take a quick nap, and I'm gonna drink some water. I'll be right back. Ready. Henry says fanny pack does make people feel stronger. Well, I mean, you're carrying all your stuff. You got all your essentials with you. Absolutely. Alright. I'm not gonna build something looking super fancy. Let's just put a shelf in. Oh, my crafting skill has increased to level 5. I'm not really sure what goes on with that, but it's kind of cool that there's a crafting skill now. So I'm interested to see what that affects. Alright. Alright. So, let's put our chaving black. Hello? Alright. Probably need to put some stairs. Building. Let's put some stairs so that I can see what I'm doing. Am I still too heavy? Yeah, what can I get rid of that's made me too heavy? Put some of that off. There we go. Still better than it was though, for sure. Alright, crafting. Ah. Alright. Put this thing... I guess I should just put it up front so it's not... Because it's not like I can really use this space for anything else, right? I mean, I guess I could put chests there, but... Yeah. And we'll put... this thing... here, I guess. Like so. Alright. Deposit this stuff. Alright, now we're cooking with something. Iron and fine wood. Alright, so I need this. And I need, I think it was like 4, right? 4 of that. Tool shelf. Can it not? Can it not go here? Hello? Does it need to be attached to something? I don't... What's the deal here? What's the deal here? Missing requirement. Guys. At least I'm able to carry that much. Crafting. Tool shelf. Alright, so it can't be placed directly on. And it looks like when you go to build it, the snapping point is actually like there. So I guess we'll move that further down. Tanner says always missing requirements. Yeah. They're very, very, very finicky. Very touchy. So what? Can I put this here? Crafting. Tool shelf. No? Alright. Can I put it here? Yes, I can. Alright. I want to put it lower though. Definitely not going for the most aesthetic of things, but that's okay. It's too close to the chopping block. Yeah, I believe it. I really don't. Put that further back. I'm okay with that being mostly hidden. Alright, now I need this, which I can put literally right next to that. Kenner says the upgrades are on that social distancing mode. Yeah, for sure. Which, as we get closer into wintertime, definitely take care of y'all's health. Because I know that as the weather gets colder, at least in North America, and I know a couple places as well, as the weather gets cooler, people have a tendency to move inside, start breathing on each other. COVID is endemic, so just be careful. Forge tool rack, I need 15 irons. Hey, look at that. I can carry 410 pounds. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Alright. I can't even do that. Is it pounds or kilopounds? What is this? It doesn't tell us what it is, but I'm going to assume, because I'm an American, that it's pounds. Aha. Troy ounces. Not sure how I feel about that. Maybe, you know what, this thing could go. And well, we can pretty this up a little bit, so it's not too terrible. But, it's just what you like to hear about your base area, right? It's not too terrible. Counter says pounds to me is currency. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm gonna eat so I don't fall to my death. It's not why I'm here. Actually, you know what? I wonder if I could just scooch this out of it. Pick it all up. Pick it up. And then scooch this out just a touch. You know what? Let's make it. Let's do that. Scooch the stuff out a bit, and if I can put stuff underneath, then I can put stuff underneath too. That'll look even better, you guys. Look at me using my noggin. And put the tools behind it, like so. Hey, that almost looks good. Erica says, I believe it's either a made-up unit or an Old Norse unit. Forgot which. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. What would an Old Norse unit be for unit of measurement of weight? I actually don't know. I say I actually don't know, like I'm surprised that I don't know, but like... I need this doodad. And I could put this thing right here. Ha ha! Look at that! Yeah! Workbench level 5. Don't know why it's level 5, but it is. Alright. So we have built this thing's underground. This thing, we've built that thing. It'd be cool if I could move the tool shelf further forward, actually. So it looked like it was usable. Let's try that. Let's try that. You guys came for a No Man's Sky base tour, and now you get to see me try and decorate. Oh, hey, this is good. I can do this. This will be cool. Alright. Alright, I'm happy with that. That's neat. That's neat. Alright. There's that. Alright. So we've got these done. We need forge bellows, so deer hide and chain. I think this is going to use the rest of my chain. I'm going to get deer hide from somewhere. Deer hide. Deer hide. I think instead of a quote system, I'm going to work on a quote system for my bot. And I have to figure out why it's not auto-firing. Like, it auto-fired Sarah's doodad, but it didn't auto-fire anybody else's, so I gotta figure that out. But, I thought I figured out why it wasn't doing it, actually, because I had it ignoring my bot. But, anyhow, in addition to a quote system, I think what I'm gonna do is a fun fact system. Where like you guys tell me stuff and I'll include it. Like I'll put it in the thing and be like, so if Erica comes back and is like, hey, Old Norse unit is the I can't even make one up because, you know, then I'll put that in there, and then I'll tell it to occasionally spit out fun facts, or you guys can ask it to give you a fun fact. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be a fun fact. It can just be a fact or a historical thing or something like that. Alright, so this is gonna be too close to everything. This is probably my least favorite improvement, honestly, because it's just so... This one is very, very titchy. We're gonna... Gotta do a thing to do a thing. Alright, how much? I need iron, stone, and wood. Meh. But too heavy, yeah. There we go. Gonna go underground with that one. That's why I dug this hole a little bit deeper, actually. Specifically so that I could try and sneak this in here. Does it... What's its difficulty? Invalid placement. Does it need to be on, like... floor? Oh. Does it need to be close to the workbench? Like, what is this thing's deal? What is your deal? Needs to be placed near the appropriate crafting station. Oh my gosh, so it wants to be placed directly in the middle of the room. Ugh. See about. Hold on. Oh. Excuse me, sorry. Ow. Counter says like Vika, 1 = 1 sea mile. Yeah. Stuff like that. I just don't have it set up. Let's dig a little bit of a hole, and maybe we can get it snuck in here. This is it's so needy. I think I saw it. Goodness. Needs more space. Okay, so it's just not got enough space because it's too close to this thing. Alright, we'll move that thing. Valid placement. Needs to be placed next to the thing. Invalid placement. Needs to be placed next to the thing. Alright. Loot all this stuff. Carrying too much. So when they say that Valheim's a brutal game, they're really just talking about like this. Bonk that out of here. Get out of there. Get out of there. Alright, let's see. Can I dig any further down? No. Alright. Alright. Let's dig this out too. If I can. Go. Dig that out. A little bit. Whoops. What does stone look like after it gets beat on for a bit? Does it crack? Hang on. Beat on this for a minute. I'm gonna grab some water. About halfway. I just don't remember if this cracks or if it just gets kind of lumpy looking. Ooh, my pickaxe skill increased. 22. It likes to touch the forge. They are so lovers. Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. I think that's probably it, hey? Is it just looks a little bit like that? That's interesting. It gets a little bit kind of lopsided. Lumpy. I reposted my distressed furniture video on Reddit. recently. And it seemed to have been pretty popular there. Alright, let's withdraw the copper. This is gonna take like a couple stages. Oh my gosh. Carrying too much. Ugh. Alright. This is gonna be a couple stages. Where it is. Let's put this there like that. And then we'll try and put the forge bellows underneath. Come on. Why is it invalid? Is it because it needs to be on something, or is it because it's like literally crafting station? This thing. How close do you need to be? Like legit. It's so huge and it's like one of the worst. Let's see. Has to be right beside it. I don't want to put it right beside it though. You know what I mean? Like it's just kind of ugly. Honestly. Okay. Well, I have an idea then. Like legit. Like it's my least favorite looking one. It's so huge. Crafting. Ugh. Why do I have to have a forge bellows when it's already got a bellows? Boo. Alright. Alright. I'm listening to you guys. You're saying it. Just gotta do the thing. Right beside it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. There. See, that's a little better. That's a little more manageable. I'll take that. Boo. Alright. Same level, etc. Well, I'll take this. It's just so tall, right? It feels... Boo. Kenra says, why do you think I said it messes with my aesthetics? Yeah, I think that's the one that I like the least. I have... Looks like a spooter chilling? Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I don't mean to complain. Alright. I need to rebuild my doodad that I broke because I thought maybe I could put it down there with it. So where is this? I need 10 wood. I have 9 wood. Boo-doo. I'm gonna stick that right there. Alright. There we go. Next. So we have the forge bellows and now we have anvils. So like now we start playing the game of like, where can this go? 5 bronze and wood. 5 bronze. And some wood. I don't need 32 of that. Can this go up here? I think I saw it. Yeah. Okay, that can go there. Thank goodness. 20 iron. Jeremiah says, just here to say hello to Canaris. Well, there you go, I guess. Hi, Jeremiah. Thanks for stopping by, I guess. Let's see. What was I trying to build? I got distracted. That's funny. Alright, so I don't need the stone. And I don't need this. There we go. How are you doing, Jeremiah? What do you got going on today? Anything cool? That's funny. I forgive you. That's funny. See, look, I could stick the anvil like right freaking next to like 8 of these things. Whatever, forge bellows. Just off to work, says Jeremiah. Oh, you just got off work. Okay, well, congratulations. I'm glad that you got off work. I hope you had a good day or night, depending on when it is that you work. Bans Jeremiah. No, Canaris, I only ban you. Apparently. Alright, 25 copper. Oh, 25 copper. Oh, 10 copper. And 25 fine wood. So let's go find some more fine wood. I think I might need to go actually get some more fine wood at some point. There it is. Cool. Cool, cool. What was that? Oh, it looks like it might be getting kind of dark. So let's grab a drink again, take a nap. Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, alright. Do need to add some light down here. Alright, 10 copper. Copper, eh? And 10 copper. Grab that. Oops, I didn't actually grab it, I just split it. Alright, forge cooler. Oop! Fell down the thing. Where can this go? How close can... Look, you can just be smushed right against the thing. Oh, unless it actually has to... No, it doesn't have to be there. I was working on a video where you can put flowers inside the forge cooler, so it looks like you got flower buckets. I might do that at some point still. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, I kind of skipped and did the tool rack. But let's see. I think I've got chopping block, tanning rack. I don't know how to say this. Ads. Do you say the E? How's this? How's the... Okay, it just adds. Tool shelf I've got. Forge bellows. The anvils. Smith's anvil. Forge cooler. Tool rack. It looks like I've got everything for the forge completed. With the exception of the grinding wheel. Is that a thing that I don't think I grabbed the right materials for that. Oh, I did. All right, let's see. Where can I put this? Right. Can I scooch this? Can I scooch this in there somewhere? Huge. Huge. Yeah, I can. Let's just scooch that right there. Yeah, now we're looking like a proper crafting area. Alright, let's... Oops, I sent all my wood somewhere, so I'm gonna have to go find it. Alrighty, so the next thing that I need to do is... I don't really need to put a stone cutter down just yet, because I already have one. But I need to put my first artisan table down, right? That's the next thing. So we need 2 dragon tears and 10 wood. And I should probably replace the floor out. So, replace the floor real quick. So that we can at least see what we got going on here. Boop. Oh yeah. I did a hearth ceiling. I think I showed that off last time though. Then I promptly accidentally lit some of them. So then I had to redo the hearth ceiling. Ooh, crafting skill 6. Alright, that's fine. Alright, crafting. Let's see. I need 10 wood and 2 tiers. 2 tiers. And let's go find where I put all my wood. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yes, when I play games, I pretty much just mash the keyboard, unless I can see my hands, which my microphone kind of blocks my hand. I can't actually see it. So what ends up happening is I end up just mashing buttons because, you know, motor control issues go kind of hand in hand with things like autism and whatnot. That's a hearthy ceiling. Hey, Canarus. That's a good one. I like it. Can I scooch this in, or do I need to smush that out a little bit further? I don't think I want to smush it out. Let's put this here. This is kind of a cool looking... Wow, okay. I can artisan table, wooden missile, stone oven. Ooh, I can make ovens. Windmill. Ah, I can have a windmill. And spinning wheel. Look at all this stuff that I have to make. You guys, I'm probably not going to make all that stuff for this playthrough. So if you're joining me, which I hope a lot of you do, I don't know how many people can join onto a computer play, or a computer-hosted server, I guess. But I hope I get a bunch of us that come in to do the queen. It's going to be kind of a disaster, which is, you know, exactly what we're looking for, right? I can make wooden missiles. Sturdy wooden missiles that provide a tough defense against foes. Is that shot with arrows, or is that shot with something else? Is that shot with the, you know, the other thing? Missile launcher? I can't think of what it's called. Alright, so... to build a windmill, we need a bunch of stone and iron nails, which I think I've got. To build a spinning wheel, ballista. Sarah, thank you. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name. Counter says 10 is the default number I can host on my personal computer server. With mods, I can push that up for. Okay, yeah. I think I've seen that mod. I don't know if it's been updated. Or a mod that allows you to expand the amount of server people. So cool. So at the very least, 9 people I would like to invite to do the queen. I think we can get 9 pretty easy. I'll put an invite out on the Discord here pretty soon, actually. A kind of an announcement thing. It will probably be a Sunday stream, so that might be a limiting factor. But it'll be a Sunday at my 2 o'clock p.m. Unless I can't get everybody right to come on, but I'd love to have anywho. I don't need to talk too much about that. Fine wood, iron nails, and leather scraps. So those are the 2 things that I can build here. I can build an oven. I'm probably not going to do that. But we'll see. I'm not big on farming food materials, so we may all end up just eating. What do I got? Wolf meat. I got deer stew and whatever that minced thing was. So that might be it. Azamat. Yeah, that's right. Azamat mod for server numbers is the most updated one. I think that's the one. I think that's the one that I've seen. Look, Kong has something already for his server. So dedicated servers, do they also share that 10 player limit? I mean, I guess it makes sense since it's probably the same thing. Let's build a spinning wheel. Spinning wheel. Which needs iron nails. I think I've got some chilling over here. Yep, there we go. And leather scraps, which I've got a pile of. I've got like 5 chests full of this stuff. And 20 fine wood, which I think is going to be our limiting factor, to be honest. I'm going to have to go farm some fine wood. I used it all for portals. I even had to break down my boat for fine wood that one time, last stream, which was fun. Valheim game limit is 10. Okay, gotcha. Anything above that, dedicated or otherwise. Let's see, do I have... Cool. I can build a spinning wheel. I like the spinning wheel. I like the blue glow. Like, we went from... Like, honestly, it went from, like, this workbench to the forge to, like, wow. like obviously kind of magic-y, which is pretty neat. And the spinning wheel kind of spits stuff out to the left, right? To the left. So, what does it look like if it's backwards? Does it show the coolness? No. You know what? It's just gonna spit stuff out there, then, because I don't even have thing necessary to do it. Wait, yeah, I don't even have flax. So, again, I'm not really sure I'm gonna even farm that. So, there's that. Yeah, I don't know if that will change either, to be honest. Alright, so we got our spinning wheel done. Let's go build a windmill. Let's do it upstairs though, if I can. So we need, let's get that, 30 more nails and 20 stone. So I think I've got, that's it, 30 nails and 20 stone. Let's deposit all this stuff. Deposit the iron. So I need 7 more nails and a little bit more stone, which I've got out there. Exactly what I needed, actually. 7 of that. Make sure I can do this. 30 wood. 30 wood. Do I even have 30 wood? 30 wood. Can I can withdraw all of that. How cool is that? Kenner says it's why I think they won't touch that anytime soon. Because they'll have to tweak each and everything that takes 10 player limit into account. What, so like the other things that take the 10 player limit into account would be things like, mod difficulty, or mob difficulty, and monster difficulty, and I want to put this here, actually. So I need to probably put some iron flooring there first. Stick this stuff in here. See how I didn't accidentally send this to the wrong chest? I feel like that's pretty good of me. And I didn't die to fall damage? Guys, because I ate? Where's Kongveal? He'd be proud of me. Alright, let's grab some of these. Kenner says all mobs, spawners, bosses. Sure, yeah, that makes sense. Takes that 10 player limit into account. I don't remember what the footprint of this thing was. Is it 4 or 6? It's 4. Alright. Will this work? I think it should work. Kenner says, I thought you only died to tripping and not falling. Yeah, no. Definitely died to both. But that tripping death was a trip. There's definitely a little bit of desync there for sure, I think. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh. Get my wood back. My wood back. Alright. There we go. Where's the front of this thing? Too close. There we go. Maybe. Ah! Oh no! Why did that break? Stability thing, maybe? How do I get more stability there? Because that is kind of red, hey? I mean, I just gotta connect it to the ground, right? That should be better. It's green now. Yeah, it's definitely stability. Yeah. The cage isn't grounded. I think you even told me that before I did it too. Thanks, Kenners. Ah! It's still red. Boo. Alright. Hang on. Please hold. Probably need to do a big one, huh? Oh. My hammer broke. You know what we have to do next? Better make a new one. I really do think that if I do a merch store, which, you know, I might at some point, to be honest, need to sell some merch, I will do a t-shirt or something. So don't steal that. Oh no, I used my wood. I used stone to make a hammer. Boo. You guys. It's okay, I have a cart full of them. Yeah, somewhere. I'm sure I do. That's funny. Alright. There we go. That's all green now. Don't you explode on me. Hey. Let's go see what that looks like. Because if it looks awful, then you know. Might not even leave it. No, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Kind of says cart filled build hammers. Yeah. Yeah, it could be merch. Alright. Let's replace this now. Bloop. Bloop. Might be kind of difficult. I think we got this. Let's see, there we go. That one's replaced. That one's replaced. That one's replaced. And one more. This one probably doesn't matter as much, to be honest. There we go. That's replaced. Alright. That would be cool as if it just dumped off the side, honestly. Well, I wonder if I can do like a little doodad. We'll play with that if I do a thing. Kenner says, want to know something? I always want to know something hilarious. Alright. Well, that's done. What else do I need to build? Hi, Kidin. Move along. Kenner says, Modere buff doesn't work on windmills, but if you plop a raft on the land and stand on the raft, you can control the windmill with the— oh my gosh, you can control the windmill with the Modere buff with the raft. That is pretty freaking funny. That's really funny. That's really creative. Well done. That's some like top tier problem solving right there. I like it. I might steal that, Kenris. Unless you've already made a video of it. Kenris's game breaking tips. Alright. What else do we got? This is done, this is done. I think that's all of those things. Oh, I haven't built the wisp fountain. Where can I put that? Kenris, you haven't made a video. Yeah. You got like a lot of really important big stuff to make videos about, so. Will that even fit in here? Yeah, it will. I can put that like here. Or I can put that like here. Kenner says I do way too much testing and messing about. Never really make videos out of everything. Yeah. I feel that. I might just put that— ow! I might just put that right there. Where did I put my wisps? I have a couple of them. So I know I need... Oh, hey look, we have another raid. I'm just getting them all now, huh? It's alright. Aha, I'm ready. Kenner says it's usually a series of what if kind of questions that lead to the most hilarious finds. Yeah. For sure. Oh, blobs. Blobs of doom. Ah, missed. Actually my least favorite raid for my animals. Oh man, that's a lot of blobs. Blobs don't cause damage to builds, right? If I remember correctly. Let's find some anti-poison stuff. I know I got a bunker, but I don't think they'll come in here. Sarah says also if you put windmills around the Eikthyr spawn trap and spawned Eikthyr, the windmills will run continuous. That's funny. That's funny. Where's my bunker? Oh well. Ah ha ha! Oh, we're under attack. Oh my gosh. This is the furthest anything's made it. Ah! Get out of my crafting area. Go. Oh no. Jerk. There we go. I'm immune to that though. Smell is gone. Good. The disrespect to the poor dear god though. That's funny. Where are you going, blob? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. There's another one over there. Clean this up, and then I'll take a nap. Is that Brute attacking that blob? That's right, blob. Brutes aren't immune to poison, huh? The wrong thing. Oh, there was another gray dwarf thing going on over there. Oh, it's coming right for me. Oh, that's right. I might need to go get some of my wolves and bring them back, because it looks like they've kind of spread out quite a bit. Whoa, hello. That's no way to treat guests. Well, you know. My bad, I guess. They're uninvited, though. Alright. I think I've mostly accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Let's look at the food crafting stuff, because there's a food table, I think. But what I'll do is, let's seal this hole up before I fall in it. So I need 6 stone. I need to build my stone cutter. Alright, we'll deal with that in a minute, I guess. Do I have any stone in here? No. I don't have any iron in there either. So. Let's grab some stone. Deposit all that stuff. Grab some iron. There we go. I'm carrying too much, but that's okay. Kenra said they never said anything when I went to them there. Swamp uninvited. That's not necessarily true. Did you not see the 15 trees that tried to eat me? Some stamina back. Let's build a thingy. I'm just gonna put this up here if I can. Can't for now. Seal the hole. Still too heavy. Pick this stuff up. I think I should be able to put the stone cutter up here. Crafting, stone cutter. There it is. Now it's out of my way. Heavy is harmless? No. That's funny. Definitely pretty stompy though. Alright guys, let's look at the food stuff and then I think I'll be good. So I can make a butcher's table which requires ancient bark, core wood, fine wood, and silver, which I think I have. There's my core wood. There's my silver. And I left my fine wood over here. How much fine wood was it? Oh, ancient bark. Trying to remember where I've got that. Kenner says, can't help it with that size. Any regular footstep would be a stomp. That's fair. That's very fair. Fine wood. Or, I need to find what I need. Ancient bark. If I don't have it, then, there we go. I thought I had some. Almost fell or something? That was kind of weird. Alright. Butcher's table. That right there. Doesn't really do anything. Okay. I can make sausages. And muckshake. Have I not been able to make sausages this whole time? Oh well. Whatever. And this mead kettle is new. 4 tin, 6 copper, 2 leather scraps. La 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 la. So I need 4 tin, 6 copper, and some leather scraps. Does it have to be put over a fire? Mead kettle. Yes. Okay. Cool. And this is where we build our meads out of now? What does the cauldron do then? Okay, the cauldron's just for the food items, and the mead is for the mead stuff. Okay, okay, that makes sense. And then I have a food prep table, which is 5 iron and 20 fine wood. So I don't know if I have enough fine wood for that. That'll be a pretty easy get though. I can just run out and grab it. 5 iron. And I don't remember if I've got enough fine wood. Just bear with me as I go through all of my chests again. I don't have anything organized. Take that card outside. Oh. No. Alright. Check this. My last. Nope. Alright, let's go find some fine wood. We'll do it at night. Nothing bad ever happens at night. Well, there's a troll just chilling over there. And it's fighting a blob. Killed one of my wolves. Jerk. Shoot it in the butt. Yeah, good job, wolves. Good job. Alright, let's find some fine wood trees. There's a couple over here. Kenner says, one of the best things they've done is let us place food down without item stands. Oh, yeah. Did I just see more poison attacks happen over here? Oh. Get this one too. Did I just hear a drake? That was weird. Oh, I probably didn't. Is that a recent change, Kenris? Is that a this patch change? I read through the patch notes, but that doesn't mean I remember them. Give me your wood. Just give it to me. Is it only 1 fine wood per tree? 5 fine wood per tree, okay. It's dispatching. Okay, yeah, I kind of figured. I saw they added like serving trays and whatnot. Let's see. $18. I need 2 more. 2 more wood. 2 more fine wood, rather. Yeah, I think I might have actually had a fine wood stack somewhere, but I don't remember where it is. Go. These, I'll get these 2 trees, I think. That should give me a little bit of extra fine wood. But I will need to, I'll probably need to plant all the birch seeds that I have received. All like 8 of them, I'm sure. Ow. Alright. Chopping some wood. Just 'cause I could. Get this one too. That's here. I'm actually starting to run out of like all the wood that I chopped early game because I pushed the forest out quite a bit. So that I could see, because I kind of thought more stuff would be spawning. But game really hasn't spawned that many enemies. Oh, there's a boat over here. You guys. Hello, boat. You have anything for me? No. I'll leave it. So that, like, you know, 2 months from now I can go, oh, there's a boat over here. Keep forgetting. I want to play with the UI turned off most of the time. Just simply because it, you know, it looks nice. I want to see if there's a mod that I know there isn't right now, but if there's a way that we can get a mod that hides the UI when you don't have stuff that's equipped, right? Because like I don't have a weapon equipped or anything like that. I don't necessarily need to see my health, not in combat, or anything like that. I don't need to see an energy bar or anything. But I know there are some add-ons that will change the size of the UI, but so far there really hasn't been a lot of stuff around that. I think there was an immersion mod for a while. Kenner says, yeah, or like minimal, kind of like what Souls games do. Yeah, where it's just where the focus is generally like kept here. Like I know what I've got in my inventory slots. When I'm intentional about putting there, I have no idea what's in my inventory slots right now. So. But like I know that like I can put, or like I can equip my, what do I have now? I have my hammer equipped. I should, like I can see I would like to be able to see the build menu when I equip my hammer. And I know that I can write like an auto hotkey script that'll hide the stuff when I'm not. When, you know, when you tell it to equip your hammer or whatever, you can have it unhide the UI or whatever. Like, I know I can do that, or I used to be able to do that. There was a patch that changed how auto hotkey hooks into Valheim, so it's become a little bit more difficult. But, Kenner says Elden Ring hides everything except when your health is low, and then just shows the health. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can build... Okay. How big is this? It's not very big, okay. So that's kind of not too bad. New crafting station, food prep table. Do I have any new recipes, or is it just a thing? Raw fish. That's all I can make. Okay. Let's put that back here for now. Oh no. Alright. I'll eat first. Before I set myself on fire. That way I don't die. Ha! Zoom in a little bit. And I'll just put the food prep table there for now. Because, like, I'm probably not going to use it. To be honest. Again, we're going with minimalistic in terms of how we play this game. Alright, so we have the cauldron, the butcher's table, the food crafting thing. Stone oven is really important for food prep. But I really just haven't got a place for it, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess I could put it here, but then like all that smoke's gonna go. I'll figure it out. I'm not particularly let bronze go. My inventory's full. This is why my inventory let me guess, I needed the fine wood. Where did it get put? Some fine wood. Guys, where did it get put? How much fine wood's needed? 30. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'll put my barrel back, but that'll be like the last thing I do. Here's my fine wood. Alright. Good. Counter says, so something that can flicker the food when food gets low. Yeah, like that. Like important information. Like when your rested buff's gonna run out, or that kind of stuff. When you're like, I had asked on a modding Discord a long time ago if there was a way to make it so that the HUD is primarily shown when you are in shelter, right? So like, I'm in shelter, I'm doing stuff. I'd like to be able to see the things, and then when you're not sheltered, it hides most everything. But yeah. I think that's pretty much it, guys. I think... Oh, I didn't build the, alright. I didn't build the, wisp fountain. So let's do that. We'll build our wisp fountain and see what kind of comes from that. Kenner says, am I part of the Valcon Discord by chance? Yes. Yes, I am. I think that's kind of like Fight Club though, right? We'll talk about Fight Club. Alright, I can deposit this stuff. Just get rid of this junk. Get all this junk back in my trunk. And then I need my wisps, which I think I put in this chest. Is it wisps and stone? Yeah. How much stone is it? That's it. Stone cutter. I think what I'll do is I'll move this over. I'll put our wisp fountain like this. Although that might cause the wisps to like glitch through stuff. Kenner says plenty of modders there. Connect with ensure idea. Azumat might be interested in that concept, but I know he doesn't like the... they don't like the default UI. Oh. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that. A good suggestion. There we go. The wisps want more open space. Okay, so they probably just need to be outside then, hey? Because, like, I don't have any open space in here. So what I'll do is I'll put the wisp fountain upstairs. Blob goo and meat. Oh shoot, I just did that. It's alright. Let's pick up some more stone. Run up here. Put the wisp fountain up here. The wisp fountain probably has to be... Where's the stone cutter at? It's back here, right? Alright. I just have to be by the stone cutter though. It doesn't need to be. Oh. Alright. I might like make a fancy wisp garden or something. But there we go. The wisps demand darkness. Well, I mean I can't help you with that. It's not dark out. Hi Captain Fossil. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. What do you got going on today? We're just about wrapped up, actually. Thanks for being here. The beginning of the stream is where all the No Man's Sky stuff is, if that's what you're looking for. Got about 30 minutes of really cool base tour. At least I think a really cool base tour. A really cool base. Bases that I give tours of. And now we spent about an hour and change revamping the crafting area so that I had space for the artisan table and the spinning thing and all of the etc. junk. Captain Fossil says snuck out of work early. Ooh, nice. Big supporter of that. You can sneak out for sure. Your time is important. All right. So I think that's pretty much everything new, right? Can I build any new cool stuff, or do I not have recipes for stuff? Like the way we get recipes is kind of... Alright, so I can make a Lox cape, that's good. I can make sure, I think tomorrow may be the last day for us to be able to make pointy hats without having to dev command them, if I'm wrong on that. Make sure you build one. Doesn't really look like I can make any new stuff, so I'm not sure what I haven't touched. But I should have like I don't know, plains level stuff, right? So I'll probably make myself a huntsman's bow or whatever. Or I'll just go into the Mistlands wearing troll gear and we'll YOLO it on Sunday and we'll see what happens with that. But I feel like this is probably a good place to end the stream for now. I do have a stream scheduled for Sunday, and I have one scheduled for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be doing some testing with the Giant McHuge Large Boat. I will probably end up in flying mode more than I would prefer to be in, but you know, it's a testing stream so that I can figure out how to do the thing and build a tutorial and go from there. Kenra says Fenris gear and you're already in endgame gear. Yeah. That's funny, but yeah, for sure. I like the Fenris gears. And then Sunday we'll have another errant stream where we go and YOLO the Mistlands with whatever gear I have on by the time we get there. So we'll see what happens and we'll see what goes from there. I will say, this is the spicy bit. I guess I'll end my stream with a little bit of a spicy thing. If you know anyone that lives in the state of Virginia, reach out to them and have them check their voter registration, especially if they have a un-Anglo-American Saxon sounding name, because our Supreme Court has overrode federal law and is allowing the state of Virginia to purge their voter registration rolls of anyone that doesn't have an American sounding name. And if that sounds sketchy, it's because it is sketchy, because the election is less than a week away. So if you know anyone, or if you live in the state of Virginia and you haven't voted yet, please check your voter registration by visiting vote.gov. And if you live in the United States or know anyone that lives in the United States, poke them and say hey, or visit vote.gov to check your voter registration and eligibility. But like I said, stream tomorrow, stream Sunday. In the meantime, take care, be kind to yourself and everyone and everything around you, and be safe out there, everybody. And I will see you in another video or stream. Take care. Bye, everybody.